All right, good morning, everybody. I am way overdue to give you all an update. So today is the 15th of July. I don't know the last time I did a video. It's been a while. It's been definitely a few weeks. So stuff's been happening. We got a handsome boy strutting over there. Oh, look at ya. Yes, you're a handsome boy. Yes, you are. Look at ya. I know. You're showing off now for the camera. There's his lady friends. So these are the turkeys. These are 10 turkeys. Our first 10. So they're getting big. I don't know how much longer we're gonna let them go. Probably August. Probably another month. We'll let them go another month. But they're doing good. They're getting moved again this weekend. I brought them in this area to kind of work this part over here. That's all composting, wood chips, manure type stuff. So probably full of bugs, or at least was, so I wanted to work through it, which they did a pretty good job of working through that stuff. So that's why they were over here. What else have I done since the last time we talked? We've increased our compost pile. Just made all those chips Monday, this last Monday. So one of the things on the to-do list today is actually to move this pile. I mean, not move it, but yeah, I guess move it, organize it, pick it up, make it a little bit more accessible back in this area, just one big pile rather than this. Because I dumped it over here using the dump truck. But anyway, compost pile coming along good. I'm to the point now, I think I'm gonna leave this one. I might do one more load to bury this green stuff I put in here the other day. But then I'm gonna start a new one with these wood chips, with the manure and everything else in these wood chips right here. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put that yet. But this one will go on pasture in about 6 months. So we'll give it another 6 months to cook. I turn it probably every couple weeks. And it's doing really well. It's got a lot of, they use a lot of cardboard bedding, which is great for earthworms. Earthworms love it for some reason. So it makes really good compost. So that'll go in pasture in about 6 months, probably next January, February time frame, to add some organic matter back to the pasture. So we still got 100 birds, roughly. 1 tractor, 2 tractors, 3 and 4 out there. And these guys are getting close to getting done. They're about to go to freezer camp here pretty soon. So they're looking good. They just got fed. So little sea monsters are doing well. Some of them are getting kind of big. We changed this group, this 100. We've kind of, how many have we done so far? We did 60, 60. I think we've done like 180 so far. So I think with this group it'd be 280 birds. Anyway, with this group, I think we finally found kind of our happy medium as far as feeding schedule and everything else. So they only get fed once a day in the morning. And what we found was with the last 60, we lost 8 birds. So we were trying to get our weights up just a little bit to the average about 5-6 pounds. Well, we did that. In the last batch, we actually had an 8-pounder and a bunch of 7s. But we were feeding them twice a day. So the afternoon, we did away with the afternoon feeding, and we've increased the time that we're keeping them. So this group, I think we've had them 8 going on 9 weeks now, probably 9 weeks. So it's about time. See, oh, hold on. See a little guy? That's Pee-wee. Hold on. There you go. Pee-wee's back there. He's still getting some. He came in with this batch of birds too, by the way. So you see the little guy back there? So he's been with this group from the very beginning, from hatch day. They all hatched the same day. So obviously, when these guys go to freezer camp, we got to figure out what we're going to do with Pee-wee, because Pee-wee's staying with us for a little while. So we're not sure. Sometimes that happens. It could be a Cornish cross that just isn't taken. Or it could be a different breed and it's just growing real slow. So one other thing, so no real updates on the garden. Like everybody else's garden, we have an issue keeping ahead of the weeds and the grass and everything growing in there. So that's no big deal. One thing we're doing is we have approximately 45 other turkeys, and I got some electric netting. I got an Energizer, and they're going out. Well, they're on the pasture right now. They're in a chicken tractor right now. So we're gonna put the electric netting around them. We're gonna open the doors and just let them wander the pasture. And that'll get them ready for the shelter like these guys have. So that's the same thing we did with those 10. We did that over here though. And so today I'm fixing to put that electric netting up and I'll show you guys that. All right, before I go and do the turkeys, I just want to show y'all one other thing. And that's this is just the same pasture. I mean, I'm over by the garden now. But a very distinct line. So you can see where we ran tractors over in here, the chicken tractors, and then over in here we didn't. So you can see it's a very distinct line. I bush hogged this last weekend in preparation to bring those turkeys down. So those turkeys, the 10 up there, are actually going to come down in here, and I'm going to let them wander around in here in this area. The hillside it's not very good for chicken tractors. This particular hillside. It's not very smooth, so lots of ruts and just bumps and everything else. So, but I just kind of want to show you that over in this area over here, chicken tractors have been run. You see it's nice and green, lushed up really well. Anyway, off to the turkeys. All right, so these are the guys that are getting set out on the pasture today. So you see that they've been out. You can see where the tractors have been, and they've been moved, but they're getting pretty big. So we want to kind of set them free a little bit and let them wander around in the pasture. Turkeys are pretty good. Turkeys do real well on pasture. So what I'll probably do is I'll just set you guys on the hood of the truck. Maybe we'll do a time lapse or something, because I got to do some weed whacking. I got to clear the area where the fence is going to sit so it doesn't ground out. Yeah, so I'll just set you guys up here and let you watch. All right, not quite done. We're still adjusting the fence. So I have to weed eat so the fence doesn't ground out. So we want good, because the goats come over here and we want to keep the goats out. However, this is enough fence to keep the turkeys in. You gonna let the turkeys out? Oh yeah, they're all about it.
That's a road. You don't want it. Come on. Just trying to help these guys out. Come on.
There you go, look at ya.
Get one out, and maybe more come out. There's one.
There are a ton of bugs in here.
At the door, pecking the door.
Yeah.
Why are they pecking?
I don't know. This group is definitely smarter than this group.
Yes. They're all
Right?
looking like, what is this?
We try to treat everybody equally, but this is obviously the dumb birds, and these are the smart birds.
Yeah. This is the thing. Oh,
Look at ya! Get in there!
listen to all they're making the come on, everybody out sound.
That's right. They're calling everybody out. So anyway, so these are the Thanksgiving turkeys. So these are specifically, we're going out, these will be harvested in late October, just in time for the holidays. So that's what these guys are for. I'm gonna get back to work because we gotta push this out just a little bit. I'm trying to leave a little bit of clearance for our gate over there. So like I said before, my first guesstimation was way off. Second guesstimation was closer, but we're gonna push it out a little bit and give these guys lots of space. So look at them. Y'all, I'm here to tell you, raising turkeys is fun. Okay, they're much more gooder than chickens. I mean, chickens help pay the bills, but turkeys
are delicious.
fried chicken is good. But turkeys are just fun. These guys, lots of personality. And you see, they just take to the pasture real well. I don't know. Anyway, I gotta get back to work. I don't know if that caught on time lapse, but they all just followed me over here because apparently I'm the big alpha turkey. So all I did was, I mean, you guys probably saw, I just hit it with the weed whacker. I wasn't trying to get it too low, but just trying to knock it down so they can get through it a little bit easier. They'll eventually pick through the taller stuff, but just to get them going. This is their first day out here. They're obviously all over the fence, which isn't on yet because I gotta go get I brought the wrong grounding rod. So we're fixing to go get the right grounding rod, and then the fence is gonna go hot. Now, the thing about turkeys is, turkeys don't care if the fence is hot. They'll zap themselves all day long, because that's just how turkeys are. So this will be interesting because they're all over the fence. But yeah, we're gonna go take care of that, and then I'm gonna get the fence hot. All right, here's a big test. We got the boys coming over. We're gonna see how they do. This is what he wants. He wants me to pet him. Oh yeah, you do. Are you a good goat? Are you a good goat? What about you? No, you're the bad goat, aren't you? That's the mischievous one right there. He tries to play innocent, but he's not. Oh, boys. Oh, what is it? You guys need some attention. All right, what about that net? You guys want to check it out? So the reason the net's up, I don't think that the goats wouldn't really bother the turkeys, but the goats will get into their feed. They'll go in the tractors, they'll drink the water, they'll eat the feed, because that's what they do. So they come over here. You see, I mean, they're good grazers. Not as good as sheep, but still pretty good. We actually had sunflowers come up out here in this field, and they ate them all. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with said goats. What is it? Oh, there you go. I know, you're very curious about them birds. You're like, what's going on over there? I don't know what's going on. Alright, well, they're not too curious, which I guess is a good thing. So, but the fence is on. Like I said, turkeys, it doesn't really bother the turkeys that bad. They get zapped every now and again, but I've seen them stick their head through it. I don't know, I think it has something to do with the feathers and everything else. the goats, especially when they hit it with that wet nose, will definitely get zapped. So anyway, we'll see what happens. These turkeys are all along the fence line because that's where I weed whacked. So they're getting in that short grass looking for the bugs. So, exciting day today for these guys. Ah, look at ya! Just look at ya! So happy! Right, because happy turkeys taste better. Remember that. So out here we raise happy turkeys. Look at them all. Oh, look at that one trying to strut. You're a little bit young, ain't you? Look at ya. You a handsome boy? No, not anymore. Now you're bashful. So they're definitely happy, which is a great thing. All right, people. I got some other stuff I got to do. To figure out the rest of my day. So, y'all take it easy.